Good morning. Let's talk about important aspects with regard to business management. We all know organizations are created by individuals. When people are working together, there is synergy. And this synergy means the collective output of individuals is more than their individual output. How is it possible? It is possible because people work with the common goal. People work with common agenda. They have very high collaboration. They have very high coordination. They work in a culture of collaborativeness. So if you really want to create a great organization, you have to focus on developing collaboration, creating a culture of collective effort. How do you do it? Create a culture of innovation, promote innovation, promote collective work. Octapus values, they will help you. O for openness, C for collaboration, T for trust, A for authenticity, P for proaction, A for autonomy, C for creativity, and E for experimentation. Create collaborative work culture. Motivate everybody. Motivation is crucial. Leadership and motivation, human behavior is extremely important. Study human behavior and learn how to transform your colleagues, how to transform your juniors, how to transform your subordinates. Every organization where people are able to contribute, then it becomes great organization. The more you can contribute, the more you feel satisfied, the more you feel actualized. Your higher level needs are fulfilled by organization, right? Basic need is like physiological need, food. That is, you can fulfill on your own. Food. Then second level need is safety. Third level need is love need, affection. Fourth need is esteem, which you get when you work in an organization. You feel pride. And fifth is self-actualization, which is when you do a work which you really want to do from heart. You feel happy when you're working from heart. A great organization is one where people are working from their heart. So create organization where people put their best efforts, they work from their heart, and they feel satisfied, right? Herzberg said there are two factors. One is motivator, one is dissatisfier. You identify the factors that motivate people and reduce the factors that create dissatisfaction. Motivators kya hain? Motivating factors are like achievement, recognition, growth, advancement, responsibility, recognition, work itself. These factors create motivation. Dissatisfiers kya hain? Dissatisfiers are like salary, advance company policy, company administration, peers, colleagues, subordinates, relations with them, then your job security. These issues create dissatisfaction. These do not create motivation, they create dissatisfaction. Therefore, these are called dissatisfiers, right? Therefore, what you have to do? You have to focus on building motivators, establish motivators. Over a period of time, what you have to do? You have to achieve excellence in whatever you do. Organizations have a hierarchy. When you will join as junior manager, then you will get promotion, middle management, then you will get higher promotion, top management, and ultimately you will be CEO, chief executive, right? This is how you will rise, and your decisions will change. People at junior management, they will look at day-to-day working. People at middle management, they will focus on decision making. People at top management, they will create vision, mission, goal, strategies for the organization. They will set guidelines, broad guidelines, policies. So you require conceptual skill more at top level. You require human skills at middle level. You require technical skill at lower level of management. You will require positive attitude to grow in any organization. You will require a willingness to learn and grow and adapt to different situations. Then only you will succeed as outstanding worker. All of you have to engage in personal development of your personality, development of communication skill. Very important. Communication skill plays a very important role in your success. So develop your communication skill, develop your competency, your ability to connect with people, your ability to communicate with people, your ability to organize people, lead people, transform people, develop people, create a great culture. That is what you have to learn. Leadership is not some quality that you learn from birth. Leadership is something you can learn now. You have to learn and grow with that. You have to develop yourself, transform yourself, grow up yourself. And you have to set high standards. High standards you have to establish so that others can follow you and become great. Through your greatness, others will also become great. You transform yourself, others will also be able to transform themselves. You transform yourself and others will follow you. We want all of you to become transformational leaders. Transformational leader means somebody who is able to transform others. Transformational leader is somebody who is able to enable others to achieve higher level of excellence. That is what we want. So you have to transform yourself, you have to grow, you have to develop yourself and become a transformational leader, right? A visionary leader, somebody who is having very high clarity of vision. This is what you have to do. Leadership means some qualities you have to develop. You have to become participative, you have to become goal-oriented, task-oriented, you have to become employee oriented, you have to win hearts, you have to create confidence in the mind of your subordinates so that everybody feel pride. These are qualities that you have to develop in yourself so that over a period of time you become a great leader. People like you have to play important role in leadership. They have to come forward and take corporate leadership. You have to take lead in corporate leadership. You have to set examples. You have to guide others. You have to enable others. You have to create a great culture. If you are succeeding, you are able to help the organization in attaining its goals. Every organization has come with some important goal. How do you transform the organization? The best way is transform the top management. The top management sets the example, others try to follow. So transform the top management. Take up people with very high commitment at the top level. Take up those people who really want to do something great at the top level. And give them powers, give them freedom so that they can do their role. At the top, we have board of directors. At the top of the company, we have board of the directors. So select the best people for board of directors. There are 12 to 15 members in the board of directors. Company law has given guidelines about how to create proper board of directors. At least 1/3 members of the board of directors should be independent directors. Some guidelines are given. Clause 49 is there, and there are different acts, there are laws about directors, their rights, their powers, and all those things. So you can know about them. Based on that, you have to select some members of your board of directors and enable them to play an important role. Through your organization, they can help the society. They can develop the society through development of your organization. So try to select the best people in your board of directors. Then we have CEO, and then we have CFO and other executives. Then we have middle management. Then we have junior management. So people at the top should be very enlightened people. They should set right examples. They should have very high philosophy. They should have commitment towards society. They should develop society. If they are committed, others will follow. Organizations become great because individuals try to make them great. Therefore, if you will try, you will convert your organization into great organization. It is not the size of the organization that matters. It is the ability of the organization to give focus on individuals. The willingness of the organization to support others, that plays an important role. So you should try to create a great organization through your efforts and enable others to contribute to you and to the entire organization. If the organization succeeds, everyone will benefit. If the organization fails, everyone will suffer. Therefore, let everybody be clear that we have to compromise our individual interest and focus on development of organizational goals. Everyone should try to follow organizational goals and should try to attain them. Collective efforts will help. Ultimately, you are able to attain the organizational goals. Larger goals can be achieved if you are able to focus. So keep great goals, keep very high, think very high, and contribute substantially to the development of great organization.